there are things we don't want to feel. And what I've discovered recently is that when there's a decision that I need to make and it just feels like, oh, I can't figure this out, or when there's a task to be done and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I can't figure this out is usually I don't want to feel this. There's something I don't want to feel. And that feeling, that experience is masquerading as I can't figure this out. If you are in the world creating things, making things, building things, if you're entrepreneurial, if you're a consultant, freelancer, solopreneur, artist, if you're doing anything in the helping profession where you have your own clients, your own studio, your own practice, if you're a person who has to build your own thing, you're not hired by XYZ corporation or XYZ institution to do what they need, you're doing your own thing. Yes, we lift a very heavy weight. Those of us who are in that world, we lift a very heavy weight. So I'm talking to you. If you're in that world, I'm talking to you. If you're in the world of entrepreneurship, solopreneurship, any kind of creative generation where you're creating a thing and selling it, sharing it, promoting it, a product, a service, anything, your art, whatever it may be, your services, your frameworks, whatever it is that you're out here sharing with the world and selling. I'm talking to you and I'm talking with you because one thing I've realized is that the warm, willing, heartfelt, gooey, bubbly, percolating desire that I have inside to work with my artist, healer, teacher types, people who are archetypally those things. I have such a strong yearning to support those people, my people. When I get close to the door, where I'm going to open the door and step out on stage, or maybe the curtains are a better analogy, when I get close to parting the curtains and going out on stage, I pull back and say, but is there a better way to say this? Is there a better way to describe this? Or maybe this should be different. Maybe that should be different. And back into the hamster wheel I go. The interesting lesson of 2026 thus far for me is it's a lot harder to move forward 1 millimeter than it is to just run back and forth for miles and miles and miles or be in the hamster wheel to do a whole marathon in the hamster wheel. Just, it's very busy. I look very busy, and I feel busy and I feel productive, but I really just need to go 1 millimeter forward, not back and forth, not in the busyness. So when I move this way, 1 millimeter, that can take a lot more effort than running back and forth this way or being in my hamster wheel that way. You know, reading another article, watching another video, spending another couple hours gathering more data and information from wherever feels very productive, but it's not the 1 millimeter forward that I needed to do today. This is very vulnerable for me, but I also expect that it's somewhat universal for people who are making things and doing things on their own, and not without help or without collaboration. That's not what I mean by on their own. I just mean outside of an institutional setting. That's all. Yeah. So when I'm ruminating at night and trying to figure it out, all of it, it means that there's something I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel humiliated. I don't want to feel vulnerable. I don't want to feel exposed. I don't want to open myself up to disappointment. There are things I don't want to feel. So, in the spirit of ERP, I expose myself to those feelings for a little bit at a time. I'll start with a minute. And if I'm feeling brave and feisty, it could go on for quite a long time. And in that process, I can hear the crackling fat. I can hear the bacon crackling. I can hear the burning. I can hear the frying. And then I emerge from that process with a little more mobility and flexibility. You know, it's like breaking up the scar tissue. I had a really serious car accident, 20 years ago now. It's hard to believe it was that long ago. And I can see the scarring here. I won't get into the gory details of what happened because some people are squeamish. But my tendons were affected. And I had to do a lot of therapy. And one of the things I did at the hand center where I was doing my physical therapy was they had this ultrasound machine. They put this goopy ultrasound jelly on my hand, and they had this wand, laser wand, and they would just massage the area where the injury was, and it would break up the scar tissue, hypothetically, supposedly, to a degree. So that's kind of what we're talking about. You know, we're kind of breaking up the scar tissue, and then we can move a little bit more. So if we haven't met before, my name is Bridget. I am the host of Thriving in Plain Sight, a podcast where we do an embodiment practice together inside of the episode every week. Little bite-sized episodes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, bite-size. And we remember, oh yeah, I'm a person. I'm not just like, a box of chatter, just roaming the earth. I'm a person, and I'm having an experience, and I can reconnect with my attention, and I can be more intentional in the process. Yum! So thank you for spending a little bit of your time, your life with me today, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.